Women vendors allege government of sidelining renovation of Fort Khwaramban Ima market, also known as the temporary market. More efforts required to make Bunning Wildlife Sanctuary of Puilong village and the Thokchom subdivision of Tamenglong district into a full-fledged wildlife sanctuary. And India logged single-day spike of 12,899 new COVID-19 cases, taking countries daily above 1,790,000. Recovery rate stands above 97%. Hello and welcome to Impact News, your watching afternoon news. I'm Ibethoi Thokchom. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your face mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Women vendors of the Fort Khwaramban market, also known as the temporary market, allege the government of sidelining renovation of the fort market. They expressed disappointment and condemned the government for the same. A special report.
COVID-19 pandemic is maram oiraga matam kuina kathin thong loru matungda Khwaramban market chel Manipur kya matugina February 12 gi mahusagum amhanna thong hangdona mathok torogani masig mari lenana Manipur ki market gi su kaithel asi sanun sajanba ni make sembagi thabak mahung phana chathari adubo nubi kaithel mari suba hainari ba Khwaramban temporary market ti langana mirai dona thambire haina kaithel phami nupi singna phongdorokli temporary market kaithel phami nupi imam na phongtok montung. As the coronavirus cases deep in the state, schools have reopened and now the cinema halls and markets are all set to reopen. As per the reliable sources, Government Manipur has also approved reopening of the Asia's largest women market from February 16. As part of the preparation, full-swing renovation is also going on these three markets. However, the women vendors of the fort market, which is also known as the temporary market, claim that the government of Manipur has sidelined the renovation of the fort market. They expressed disappointment and condemn the government for the same. And the vendors also said that the fort market has become a dumping site.
Masida government da khona haijaningi je akhoi gi leiba khunai chigi mai bel sing jibu kanbi ge khallaga akhoi gi lamdam sida leiba arabara padai laiba mi sing ge punga ma da gi lai ani da gi lai sida famdraga su laga mayam da yoliba sing gi sida loi changa ka doine baduna athuba matam da masi akhoi gi kano da lokthok moina tang tara mai da gi changba horaga ta tu gi direct phangone madu nangna na basi akhoi lampak gi singdok piu aduga akhoi gi kaithen je ju amol kai paichan bi ganu kaithen je ju semjan ba sajan ba loichen biu pithribi gi mafam khudim ta kwai da gi kano ma chawkhat ta pham da chu kaithen chugum ba kaithel am leita di sing thakna na ba sing phangal le ba akhoi di kana lupa tara pi daga awa ba mala kan da di so thoro lupa tara ta ko so ne sing le thak tore adugi tengki ama tangai phatana moi tengki sa daga chu ja bara ma sembi raga maduda thambi ba natraga na dagi mu barum leite si asi si nomai jing di hangbi de adagi barum ju leite.
So it is high time the authorities concerned look into this matter. This is Lal Palwa Hengbam with the camera person as Subha Sharma, Impact News, Imphal.
Villagers are taking good care of Bunning Wildlife Sanctuary and the Thokchom subdivision in Tamenglong district. However, government needs to put in more efforts to turn it into a full-fledged wildlife sanctuary. Speaking to media, Puilong village chief Peter Newmai said the villagers are even ready to leave the village to save the sanctuary. However, the new village should be turned into a model village. Speaking to media persons inspecting the sanctuary as a part of Know Your Sanctuaries and Wetlands campaign organized by All Manipur Working Journalists Union, Peter said residents of Puilong village ban hunting in the forest since 2018. He added the sanctuary is full of wild animals like deers, wild boar, porcupine, tiger, wolf, bear, and a variety of birds. He also highlighted the historical significance of the village. He said that a footprint of a Meitei king is conserved till date by the villagers. Peter also said that a white lily known as Mui lily and another flower named Puilong grapin bloom during August-September every year, attracting many tourists. Meanwhile, the road leading to the village, inhabited by Liangmei population of around 400 people of 57 households, is in a deplorable condition. The village has only one government primary school and no medical center.
Among ida sumaina khoi sida palapa si the hojik se 24 years sure adu mamang da sa si yamna leiramba adu khoi na preserve to da bigi sa myam nu kap thap digi sa se dum matang dum mangsin lakpa sidi yaro hena khoi na preserve to ba tar adu atai dei khun surrounding leibam khoi du so khoi na che chai raga kun sidi kino sikar se changsen ma yaro haina na khoi kino tor ga dum thinga leibna preserve na thamse khoi se si kap kun si sumai thinga leisi haina khoi na ana 2018 dagi khoi lep ki bani adi ngasi phawa dum thinga lei adu ji Gumba, Miyama Gumana Gumba hunting Chalaga, Sikarchaga, Sakapatar, the fine lowy, fine the 5,000 lowy. Adigimagi, Pairiba, Pochemium, the Sequina captured over me.
Today is the second day of 12th session of the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly, of which references and discussion on Governor's address were scheduled for today. Impact News reporter K3 Premchand brings you a report.
Today, on the second day of Budget Session 2021-2022, Manipur Legislative Assembly observed arbitrary reference on the demise of former Governor of Manipur, Aswini Kumar, and other 4 former members of Manipur Legislative Assembly. The arbitrary reference was initiated by the Chief Minister of Manipur and opposition leader Thokchom Ibethoi. And other MLA also took part in the arbitrary reference. Ruling MLA P. Chandra and Dr. Sapam Ranjan moved the discussions on motion of thanks on Governor's address. Now the discussion is going on. We'll keep updating you the latest information about the assembly sessions. Till then, this is K3 Premchand reporting for Impact News, Manipur Legislative Assembly.
A 19-year-old married woman was found dead under suspicious circumstances at Yaripok Thokchom in Imphal East District today. The deceased is Moirangthem Ongbikay Sham Ningol Chauba, wife of Chinit Moirangthem. Impact News sources said that Chauba spoke to her father and other family over the phone at around 8:30 p.m. yesterday. Chauba's husband family reportedly informed them around 4 a.m. today that Chauba was admitted to Yaripok PHC due to suspected overdose. Chauba's family members rushed to Yaripok PHC, but Chauba had already passed away. Speaking to media, Chauba's father appealed to authorities concerned to probe the case and find out the truth.
Doctor Bukle, Doctor Bukle, Mam and Harry, Locono, Cantobudo, Camado, Police, report over the Yasanaraga, Jim Matomangam Dozera, Harry, Mama, Siramina, Mato, Angandugi, cannot assume the dirty Kanjage, cannot the Kanats, I never, the gear, and Naya, I have to later Mina, but do the Kanats, the Kanjage, you cannot depose more than the Togi, Nahar. Gully, man, to Mure, man, dear, Nakunda, Akanodu Tamia, the Gamana, Mamma, and to many man make up talk with the Angang Manato couple of me had. Other the young can Mam than the Plata, Ujiguli, can double give over to Lemmy. I do come Nama, mine found the Ayon of the Hypanti, Mon Manacta, my Tumbanda, Gulima Kuzlem, senior Torisi. I don't know, I am ashamed of what's them to come again.
Apunba Auto Driver and Owner Association has urged the state government to regulate transport fares in the wake of price hike of fuels and other essential items. Speaking to media at Thobal Market today, General Secretary of the association, Thokchom Ranjit, said that the auto rickshaw drivers are facing difficulties owing to the recent hefty rise in prices of fuels and essential commodities in the state amid the coronavirus pandemic. Members of Athletic Brothers Association and Force Cricket Association jointly carried out protest demonstration at Abba Ground today against a recent gun attack on Noni ADC SDO BDO Sheikh Abdul Hakim by unknown miscreants. Members of K3 Iril Mapa Youth Club, YPO, SUO and KBAL WWA also carried out protest demonstration at K3 Awangleikai at his birthplace. Speaking to media, Publicity Secretary of K3 Iril Mapal Youth Club MD Alam Khan condemned the live attempt on Sheikh Abdul Hakim, an MCS officer who is also an eminent person of the Meitei Pangal community. He urged the government to book the culprits within a week.
Jingil alhobu oisanu, tamgil alhobu oisanu, natragana, hunekna, manghanba, masagi, oijaba kake khanba mioi, mina neklaga harau yaba, samajaba mangbagi akibadi powdaba, mioi singa tobu oiragasu, pongna wari saminabada kari akaiba laibano, National Highway 37 da, sarkargi machinery amada, put thabada, atuba matamda, masibu, tigatuna, langla langjin thidoktuna, miyam thanganba, amade, Sheikh Abdul Hakim da, put haramneba mioi singbu, dandi piba haibase, Home Department paibana, tawfam thokpra haibadumasu, aina, Publicity Secretary amoina
As a part of the ongoing Hingshi Amadi Hingminasi campaign of Hairok Block Youth Congress Committee, a house has been constructed for Thokchom Ningo Laishram Ongbi Manglembi Devi, a resident of Hairok Patri Lamlong 4. President of Hairok Block Youth Congress Committee, Thokchom Ranjan, handed over the house to Manglembi today. It may be mentioned that Hairok Block Youth Congress Committee constructed a house for a deprived resident in Salungpham and another at Hairok Part 3 Kabolaikai last year. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Ibethoi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under SURFACI Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with a subsidy amount up to Rs 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government and private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact Ibethoi Housing Finance Company Limited or Reporter Mamlaikai Imphal.
Welcome back. After the break, you are watching Afternoon News. India has recorded a single-day spike of 12,899 new cases of coronavirus, taking the country's COVID-19 caseload to 1,790,183 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,54,703 with 107 new COVID-19 fatalities. On the positive note, recovered cases have reached 1,480,455 with 17,824 new recoveries. Country's recovery rate touches 97.13%. Kerala has the highest infection of above 69,000 active cases. Over 44 lakh people have been vaccinated against coronavirus in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 10 crore 49 lakh 47,000 people. Above 2 crore 2 lakh 79,000 people have died, and recoveries are nearly 7 crore 67 lakh. USA has the highest infection of above 97 lakh 81,000 active cases in the world, followed by India and Brazil. China stands at 83rd position with 1,411 active cases of COVID-19. In the northeast region of India, Assam has the highest number of active COVID-19 cases with 1,748, followed by Manipur with 111 active cases. A total of 5,872 beneficiaries have been vaccinated against COVID-19 in Manipur so far. There are 86 active cases of COVID-19 in Sikkim, 66 in Nagaland, 52 in Meghalaya, 30 in Mizoram, 12 in Tripura, and just 9 in Arunachal Pradesh. Russian-made coronavirus vaccine Sputnik V, peer-reviewed by the Lancet Medical Journal, is undergoing trials in India and could be available for use soon. Chief of Active Pharmaceutical Ingredients API, Deepak Sapra, said that the vaccine should be available in India from March to April. It may be mentioned that Dr. Reddy's laboratories had last month received approval from the Drug Control General of India to conduct Phase 3 clinical trial for the Sputnik V vaccine for COVID-19. Researchers claim that the vaccine shows 91% efficacy in Phase 3 trial. The vaccine has received a registration certificate from the Russian Ministry of Health on August 11. The DCGI has also approved 2 COVID-19 vaccines, Covishield, the vaccine developed by UK's AstraZeneca and Oxford University, being manufactured by Serum Institute of India, and Covaxin, manufactured by Bharat Biotech for emergency use. An earthquake of magnitude 4.8 on the Richter scale occurred near Thokchom in Sikkim this morning. As per the National Center for Seismology, the epicenter of the quake was Thokchom town in Sikkim. The tremors were felt around 10:36 a.m. at a depth of 124 kilometers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Chauri Chaura centenary celebrations in Gorakhpur district of Uttar Pradesh via video conferencing today. The day marks 100 years of the Chauri Chaura incident. Modi also released a postal stamp dedicated to the Chauri Chaura centenary during the event. Prime Minister said that Chauri Chaura has a special place in the history of India's freedom struggle. Speaking on the occasion, Modi also said India has supplied medicines to more than 150 nations during the corona crisis. He mentioned that many steps have been taken and announced in Budget 2021 to help farmers, and rural infrastructure has also been increased to benefit farmers and make them Atmanirbhar. Government has said at present there is no proposal to launch a new pension policy for central civil pensioners. In a written reply to Lok Sabha, Minister of State for Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, Dr. Jitendra Singh said that in order to improve the pension process to facilitate pensioners, the Department of Pension and Pensioners Welfare had developed Bhavishya, a common software module for ministries. He said it has now been functioning as a mandatory platform for processing pension and related benefits of central civil pensioners from 1st of January 2017. He said the software introduces transparency and accountability into the system. Now the sports news. Mumbai City FC beat Kerala Blasters 2-1 in the 81st match of the ongoing 7th Indian Super League under the aegis of All India Football Federation at GMC Stadium yesterday. For the winners, Bipin Singh and Adamli Fondre scored one goal each at 46 and 67 minutes of the match. Vicente Gomez netted the lone goal of the losing team at 27 minutes of the match. Northeast United FC will lock horns with Goa FC in the 82nd match at Tilak Maidan Stadium tonight at 7:30. Three-day Huyeng Lalong Thangta training cum workshop held at Karaikandi LP School in Kashar District, Assam concluded today. All Assam Chaibi Association, Apunba Manipur Huyen Lalong Lub and Naha Laumi Marup Karaikandi Kashar, Assam jointly organized a training cum workshop on Let's Refrain from Intoxicants and Learn Huyen Lalong. Certificates were presented to 50 student participants at the valedictory event. Table toppers Churchill Brothers SC were held to a goalless draw by former champions Aizawl FC in the 28th League match of the ongoing 14th I-League at Kalyani Stadium yesterday. Kolkata is hosting the league under the aegis of All India Football Federation. But the teams create scoring chances, but the match ended in a stalemate as neither side was able to convert inside the box. The 29th League match between Real Kashmir FC and Indian Arrows is underway at Mohan Bagan ground since 2 p.m. this afternoon. Trao FC will meet Round Glass Punjab FC in the 30th League match at Kalyani Stadium tonight at 7. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Women vendors allege government of sidelining renovation of Fort Khairamban Imam Market, also known as the temporary market. More efforts required to make burning wildlife sanctuary of Kuilong village and the Thokchom subdivision in Tamenglong district into a full-fledged wildlife sanctuary. And India logged single-day spike of 12,899 new COVID-19 cases, taking country tally above 1,790,000. Recovery rate since above 97%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great afternoon.